at the Houses Awards, we're celebrating 10 years of the Emerging Architecture Practice category, which has been sponsored by Blum since its inception. The inaugural winner in 2015 was Archier. We visited them in their studio to find out how the award shaped the early years of their practice and to find out what they've been up to since.
Hi, I'm Chris Haddad, a director of Archier. We're an architecture studio with offices in Melbourne and also Hobart. Winning the award was a huge honour for our practice. Being a small practice, getting that recognition gave us confidence in our design direction, and it really helped give us credibility both within the professional community but also with future clients. The other thing that I think was really important was it helped us develop a relationship with Blum and taught us the importance of having strong relationships with suppliers and other people that are involved in the creation of architecture and the delivery of great buildings. Archier has developed into a practice that really values curiosity. We like to look at new approaches and new ways of thinking, but have that balanced and rooted in simple, well-crafted and well-built architecture. One of the fundamental things for us is to have just a really efficient floor plan, a really thermally efficient home, and then have sustainability not as an afterthought, but something that's really embedded into the process and just feels really innate and natural within the project. I think Taruna House in Hobart, Tasmania would be a great example of a project that showcases our development as a practice. It has the simple, efficient plan. It has a focus on the thermal envelope. Being Tasmania, cool weather, that was very important. But it also had this really strong engagement with the landscape and with the site. And it was actually the first project that we did using our prefab construction system through our sister company, Candour. And the beautiful thing about this is we actually eliminate steel within the project. So it's a complete glass facade. This project sits on a hill in the Tasmanian bushland with the views out to the River Derwent. So we really wanted to maximise those views, and the client really wanted to feel secure in her home, but also be exposed to the ruggedness and the wildness of the Tasmanian landscapes. The key to designing a great home has to be collaboration. This is really important for our process within the office. We don't like to have just a single person on the project, and we sort of push against the traditional single architect project lead, and actually like to work on projects collaboratively as a whole office. The other big thing about collaboration, and this is definitely the most important, is the collaboration with the client. At the end of the day, it's their house, so we really want to make sure that their ideas are taken on board and that we're designing something that complements their rituals, their daily rituals. We're trying to move away from the traditional architect as a project lead and actually have a collaborative workshop approach where the whole office is involved in every project. We find from a client's perspective that they get like multiple ideas from people, and it feels more like a workshop and sort of a more creative environment. So it just has a richer outcome. Blum is actually our default. So in our CAD and modelling template, we have that baked in as the standard. And this is because we've just had such great experiences using it from a quality standpoint, from an aesthetic standpoint. So one of the additional services that they offer is this kitchen test drive. So this is where we would design a kitchen in collaboration with our clients, send it off to Blum, and they would actually create this in 3 dimensions. So it's like modelled up on benches with wheels, and there's and it shows where your sink is, where your oven is, where your cupboards are, and we'd go to the showroom with the client and actually experience what that space feels like.